What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I'm Pete. I'm a top player in Risk Global Domination. I have a daily release on YouTube. I'm doing weekday streams on Twitch. For the raw, unedited VC competition, you will find the footage for this game on FreePete. And for the VC game analysis will be on my main channel, Kill Pete Strategy. Welcome, folks, to round one of the Classic Risk Championships. Thank you to Sterling Fortune, the host of the tournament. I believe this tournament has the potential to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, Risk tournaments because we know how people love Classic. So, I am playing in group 58 with myself, Fabiola, Fukushima, Sergeant, Mount Spider, Tomo, DBK, Warren Swift, and Millions. And here are the settings. We're going to be playing 2 games this round. Game 1, both on Classic. Game 1 is World Domination with Blizzards on regular progressive. And then Game 2 is Classic Fixed 70. Okay, so if I do not, it's single player advances, so if I do not advance in the first game, I will play a second game and hope to advance. Wish me luck, folks. I appreciate you. I'm sorry if I'm not attentive to chat in competition. I'm sure you understand that I'm going to be focusing on winning this tournament. But just know that I'm very, very grateful for all of you watching. I appreciate you so much. You guys keep me going. Let's go into battle. All right, ladies and gentlemen, playing as black, flying the flag of Canada. We have Millions. Millions is Grandmaster with 117 hours played and a 58-52 record. Playing as red, flying the flag of Croatia. We have Tomo DBK, ranked as a master with 90 hours in the game, 30 and 96. I'm playing as white. This is the main Pete account. 2,009 hours, 57-13 games, and 2196 wins to 719 losses. Playing as what color? We haven't decided on a color. Let me know when you have, Oldro. Playing as orange. Flying the flag of Canada. We have Oldro. Ranked as a master, 258 hours with 102 and 273. Playing as blue, we've clammed up from the United States of America. Ranked as an intermediate with 33 hours, 5 and 11. And finally, Cypix from the Netherlands, ranked as a Grandmaster, 138 hours. And look at those stats, folks. 205 to 46, 267 to 42. Best of luck to all of you guys. Can we wait 2 minutes? Okay, Clan Up would like to wait 2 minutes before we start. And I will use this opportunity to go get another cup of coffee.
Last delays, we're good?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yep.
Yep.
Awesome.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute the audio from the recording. I'm also going to switch it to double time. So we're going to play back the game at double speed. Now, remember, this is a VC competition, so if you would like to hear the unedited conversation that occurred, you can find that in full on FreePete and linked in the show notes and in the comments on this video. All right, in the first position, we have the red players, Tomo, and Tomo has a bunch of territories, decides to roll a 6v3, no, a 7v3 on the first turn, sits in Kamchatka and loses a decent amount of dice. One thing you don't necessarily want to do is roll bigger stacks if you can avoid it. The blue player is Clammed Up, and Clammed Up has a 4 in Central Canada, a 4 in Madagascar, and a 4 in Western Australia. We go over the settings. We're playing World on Progressive with Blizzards and an expert bot if anyone takes it. Millions asks if he can have the Africa position. I jokingly say, sure, if you let me have Europe. I don't think either of us are going to be allowed to hold these bonuses in progressive, so it's more just for the jokes. In the fourth position, the purple player is Cypix, and Cypix makes a 7 in South America, and notably locks off another 7 in between the 2 blizzards in China, and I give him a well played because I absolutely was going to move into that position if he didn't, right? Locking that 7 in between those blizzards gives Cypix a kill guard on red, a kill guard on blue, and a kill guard on black. The orange player is Oldro. Oldro has all of his material on the top of the map. I put 8 troops in a single point choke because of the blizzards in North America. I also have a 4 and 2 5s in the old world, and I separate my 2 5s from each other You guys know how I play free-for-all progressive. I want to be in a number of positions. Given that these players I can expect to be better than the average public lobby, I default to more than 3 positions. I have a preferred positional theory for classic progressive. If you guys aren't familiar, my ideal places, all things being equal, are Central North America, Madagascar, and Japan. This also doesn't account for blizzards, and it doesn't account for your opponents being good. We see Cypix make a fairly greedy move for South America on the second turn, and his expectation is that I'm going to allow him to hold a +2 while he sits in 2 positions, and I absolutely will not. So this is one of those times where the bluff is called, and I do go bad neighbor. It isn't an overly aggressive move. It is more of a balancing play. We can't allow an opponent who is in 2 places to pull off too strong of a lead too early. So I do break the bonus. You see me sitting with a 7 and an 8 in the new world and a 5 and a 4 in the old. I would ideally like to move those 5 and 4s away from each other. So I'd like to move my 4 east and my 5 west. And we'll see if my opponents will allow me to do that. Basic idea is you want your stacks to be as far away from each other as possible. So in order for an opponent to kill you, they have to move through other opponents' territories. Million's playing a 4-positional play. He's got 2 6s in the New World and a 4 in North Africa, 5 in Western Australia. And we do see Cypix with 2 positions, 6 in Venezuela, 11 China. Oldro has all his material in the Northern Hemisphere, 4 different stacks, consolidates into 3. So we see him with 2 9s and a 7. I put all my material in the Old World this time, and I gravitate my stacks apart just like I said I wanted to. All right, turn 4, the final, or rather the penultimate turn before the mid-game. Red rolls 2v1 Australia, loses, so he has a 6 stack in Eastern Africa, 9 stack in Northwest Territories, and a piddly little 2 remaining in Yakutsk and a single in Irkutsk. For Blue's 4th turn, Blue decides to consolidate into a 4 position in Ukraine, Indonesia, Madagascar, and Central North America, and Black, interestingly, removes 1 of Red's exteriors. Purple remains in 2 places with a 13 and a 6. He doesn't add to the 6 because that 6 can only really go into my 7 or Black 6. Orange's 4th turn moves down. And for my 4th turn, ideally, as I said, I'd like to move my Afghanistan position further east, but I'm blocked by a 9 and a 13, so I stay stable with 2 8s and 2 6s. Turn 5. This is the last turn of the early game. And Red skips. So, if Red skips, that means Blue should skip. If Blue doesn't skip, then Red skipping is correct, and Blue takes a card. So Red successfully moves from the 4 trade to the 15. And there was a lot of debate in the VC about whether or not that was correct, but I'm surprised that Blue decided to take a card, thus justifying Red's skip and putting me no longer in the end of the trading sequence. Now I get the 12 trade instead of the 15. Pretty sure everyone else takes a card in sequence, so we just pushed 1 turn forward. We didn't see a full round of skipping. I take my 5th card. I have really good lines on Cypix. Think about trading in, but I don't. And I also am thinking about my kill lines on Red. Ultimately, I opt to remain in the same position. Now we're sitting with a 9, a 10, a 4, and a 6. Red takes his 5th card. I think skipping was absolutely incorrect for the Red player. All right, the trades begin. Blue sets in, gets the 4. Sits with 11 in Ukraine, a 9 stack in Central Canada, a 9 in Madagascar, and a 5 in Indonesia. It's an easy card in Australian, passes the turn. Black player sets in, gets the 6. Pretty sure black would get his card in Australia as well. He moves off his 8, loses a troop, has a 6 now in Greenland. All right. Purple in 2 position sets in, gets the 8. Buffers his Venezuela position to a 12, gets a card off of Kamchatka. Orange sets in, gets the 10. And absolutely has lines on red. Gets the first kill, 5 cards. Sets in, gets the 12. Skipping in red seat was absolutely incorrect. Red is the first player removed. Okay. So Oldro is in a great seat now. He's a card ahead of 2 cards ahead of everyone. Is a guaranteed set next turn. I set in, get the 15. He's guaranteed the 20 at least. I have okay lines on purple, but not good enough. So if I was thinking about the purple kill, what I would have to do this turn is I would have to get marginal dice on the 12. So I would have to have like 13 there and use my extra 4 here to make sure I beat the 19. So if I had 17 plus 4, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21 v 19 is 60-ish percent. Maybe 65. And then if I had 4 less, it'd be 13 v 12. But it would actually be 13 v 14. So it's extreme. And then, of course, my 9 actually does connect. My 9 does clean up those 4 territories. So this is my thinking in the moment is, do I go for a marginal purple kill? If I fail, I feed myself and purple to the next players in the sequence. I opt not to do that. Okay. And I do not have a set on 3. And Cypix is crying because he sees the lines I have on him. Blue has 2 11 stacks at 10. Gets a card in South Africa. He has his 4th position, Australia. Blue's okay, not really in risk of death. Black might be able to get him with cards, but black doesn't set. Stays neutral. Thinks about what he's going to do. Purple also doesn't set. But he does make an excellent, excellent play. So if you were purple, what he did here, I absolutely love. He added his material to his 3rd exterior position, making it so that my 8 would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a split, which unless I have a set on 3, I can't kill white. And that, of course, would also require me to have enough troops to beat the 19, 20 troops here and the 12, 13, 14 troops over here. So really, really good defensive play. Orange sets in, gets the 20. And blocks even further. Now there's 0 chance of me getting a line on purple. Orange has the kill guard on purple. Japan. So for this turn, there's nothing I can do to make a kill. I'm very upset. So I can see this game getting away from me now. And would you look at this, ladies and gentlemen? Would you look at this? Yet again, the thing that makes you dead in progressive. No set on 4 in the 2nd sequence. It gets me yet again. And Pete is not happy because he knows he's dead. And now it is a matter of who else wins instead of me. Blue probably should have traded, shouldn't have sat on 5 cards. Millions get a profitable kill on blue now, and he does take it. So black removes the blue player, sets in, gets the 30. Or does he? 11v12. Just enough. Does he get that clutch 2v1? Just enough. Some good rolls, some bad rolls there. Sets in gets the 30, sitting at 69 troops. And we dab on that. All right. So Cypix thinks a while. And it's interesting because I comment that... See, I already know I'm dead. I comment that he probably should set. So I think your default instincts here should be, no matter what, if you have a set on 4, you trade it. He forgot to trade it. So game error. Either he didn't have a set, but he said he did, or he just made an error. And this is the prog sequence. So orange goes a bit risky, has to win a 3v1. But other than that, this is just a bloodbath. Everybody dies. Purple goes out. I'm sitting on 4 cards. Even if I survived and had it traded, I wouldn't have been able to trade it because I die. And orange also kills black. So orange gets almost all the kills except for the blue kill. GG to Oldro. Oldro advances to the next round. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed my analysis of this game. I hope if you're still live in the tournament, I wish you the best of luck. I understand that the settings are going to be the same or similar going forward. We know it's all on classic map. Again, much thanks to the host of the tournament, Sterling. Much thanks to all of the event staff who put this together. If you are competing, best of luck to you. I hope you guys had fun in your rounds. And what else can I tell you? So I will be doing tomorrow's show will be my VC analysis of Game 2, which is Classic Fix 70. And as well as if you would like the unedited version, the full VC conversational aspect of the game, head on down to the FreePete channel, follow the link in the show notes, follow the link in the pinned comment, and give me a sub while you're there. I'd really much appreciate it. Thank you, folks, for watching. I appreciate you. I love you. For all of you on the path to world domination. Good games and good luck.